Okay, friends, so I have some items to where we will be able to compare the capacity. And remember, capacity means, okay, how much an object can hold, okay? Capacity means how much an object can hold, okay? So I brought some items that we're familiar with. So I have, of course, a pot. I have a plant vase. I have two measuring cups with two sizes, a large measuring cup and a small measuring cup. I have an empty bottle of water, and I have a bottle of water that is actually holding water. Okay, so all of these items are able to hold something. You're able to put something inside of them. You're able to pour something inside of them. Okay, anything that has capacity, you can pour or put something inside of them. Okay, so let's think about some different things or different ways that we can use these items that we have that actually holds capacity. Okay, now let's think. Let's say, for example, Miss Blanks wanted to cook a big pot of chili or um, well, or maybe spaghetti or something like that. Which object would I use to hold the chili or the spaghetti? Yes, the pot. The pot would hold the right amount for that. Okay. Now, would I be able to put chili in this measuring cup to feed a whole class? No, no, because this does not hold much. Okay. It does not have a large capacity to feed everyone in our class. Okay. What if I wanted to give my dog some water in his bowl? Which objects could I use? I could use a water bottle. Or I can use a small measuring cup or the large measuring cup, okay? Now, would I use this pot to pour my dog some water in his bowl? Would I need to use that? No, because it's too big. Would I need to use this vase? No, because it's too big. I would need something that has a smaller capacity to pour my dog some water, okay? Now, what if I wanted to add some water to maybe a recipe that I was making? Which one would I use? Which would be the best one to use? Yes, a measuring cup, I can use the large measuring cup or the smaller measuring cup, okay? Now, I want to compare these objects that I have right now, okay? So the first thing I want to compare, I want to find out which object holds more or has a larger capacity out of what I have, okay? The pot, the vase, the bottles of water, or the measuring cups. Which one do you think? Okay. If you said the pot, you are correct. Yes, the pot has a larger capacity. Now, the vase may be taller than the pot, but since the pot is a little bit more wider, it can hold a little bit more than the vase can. Okay, so the pot. Okay, let's talk about holds less. Okay, which object do you think holds less or has a smaller capacity? Somebody said the pot? No, not the pot. Is the vase has the smallest capacity? Is that smaller? Mm-mm. Oh, the small measuring cup. The smaller measuring cup. Yes, maybe. Okay, if you said the small measuring cup, you are correct. Awesome job. Now, let's look at which objects can hold the same or have equal capacity. That one should be really easy. The two water bottles. Yes, the two water bottles. Because they have the same shape. And if you notice, they have the same width, okay? And they're the same height, okay? And sometimes you can even look at the small numbers and they actually have the same numbers on there too. So good job, okay? Now what you're gonna do is your assignment is gonna be, you're gonna have to compare some objects and decide which has a larger capacity or which has a smaller capacity or even which one may have the same capacity, okay? Make sure you do your best and remember capacity means how much an object can hold, okay? When something has a larger capacity, it holds more. When something has a smaller capacity, it holds less. And when something has equal capacity, it holds the same, okay? All right, do your best. See you soon.